Today I'm going to show you my chocolate peanut butter smoothie recipe. Smoothies are one of my favourite things to start the day off with because I just find I try and pack it with as many nutrients as possible, fruits and veggies. I just find it a great way to start the day. I always tend to add spinach to my smoothies, that's always quite a staple. Although bananas get a bit of a bad rap because they are a high sugar fruit, they do have a number of benefits, including being helpful for good gut health because the resistant starch in it has a prebiotic effect which helps to fuel the gut bacteria, along with potassium and other nutrients as well. So we just start off with, I put around, it depends how sort of watery or how much smoothie you want, but I tend to use about 500 millilitres of water. You can either use I have a blender, I have a Vitamix blender. I didn't start out with powerful blenders. I started off with a very budget friendly blender, so you can get any type of blender. There's also sort of the NutriBullets, which are quite popular as well and quite nice and small, so it depends what sort of size you've got. Just bear in mind, if it's not a powerful blender, you'll often need to leave it blending a lot longer so it's not chunky and it is actually smooth. So I start with 500 millilitres of water, and then just everything goes into the blender and you mix. So I always take the ends off the banana. I'm not sure about anyone else, but I was told that's where the spider's eggs live when I was younger, so it's stuck with me, so I always get rid of that. And then I use a handful of spinach. I tend to, you can use either frozen or fresh spinach, and the same with the banana. Frozen or fresh is absolutely fine. And then I use a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then I tend to use either 1 serving of chocolate protein powder, or I use 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. It depends sort of what you've got. I like to try and use protein powder because then it just sort of adds that extra protein benefit in. And then literally it's as easy as that, and then you just blend it all together. And then once it's all been blended, you just pour into a glass and enjoy. Now, as you can see, the consistency isn't too thick, so if you do prefer it thicker, you just need to use a little bit more water. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also I'd love to know if you make this recipe what you think about it in the comments below.